If I want to make an ellipse to given dimensions, one way I can go about it is to start with a piece of paper and fold it neatly into quarters. It's important to do it neatly because I want to construct a right angle in the centre of the page. So if I do that neatly and open it out, what I should have is divided my page neatly into four, and more importantly this will be a right angle across here. Now I want to draw an ellipse which has got a major radius of 10 centimetres and a minor radius of say 6 centimetres. Now the major radius is the distance from the centre to its longest point. The minor radius is the distance from the centre to its shortest point on the circumference. Now here's how you go about it. Get yourself another strip of paper and make this strip of paper exactly the length of the major radius long. So it's going to be 10 centimetres long. I'm going to trim it off to that size. And I'm going to put a mark on here, which is the difference between the major and minor radiuses. In other words, the difference in this case is 10 minus 6 equals 4 centimetres. So I'm going to put a mark on here 4 centimetres from one end. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on this piece of paper and I'm going to always keep that mark on the major axis of the ellipse. I'm going to slide this one into different positions, so this point is always on the minor. This end point here is always on the minor axis. This one is always on the major, and this is always on the circumference. So here is one point where this is on the minor, this is on the major, and this point here will be on the circumference. Now what you need to do is go around here and find a whole stack of points. I can just slide this down so that this is on the minor, this is on the major, and this point here will be on the circumference. I can even get closer to the centre and find another one. On the minor, on the major, on the circumference. Now I can keep on sliding this up here. We've done those points now. Here's a point here, so that this is on the minor, this is on the major, and this is on the circumference. On the minor, not quite on the major, and so there'll be a point on the circumference right here. On the minor, on the major, oops, be careful, it's a little bit fiddly, on the circumference. We've got point here, minor, major, circumference. And you might be able to see that what I'm forming is a whole string of points around here, which are points on the circumference of the ellipse. Now you can probably take a little bit more time over this than me, and you'll probably get a better job. Minor, major, circumference, until we get right up to the centre. Now, those points around there are all on the circumference. Now, I've just done 1/4 of my ellipse, but that's probably all I have to do. because what I can do now is, with a neat freehand line, join them together. Something went a bit wrong here, but I think I can patch that up. I'm going to do a freehand line neatly through all of those points. I've got a quarter of my ellipse. The beauty of this, of course, is I've already folded my paper up, so I can now just fold it up into quarters. And with my scissors, I can cut it out. And if I've done a good job, I can open it out, and that's not a bad ellipse.